Hey guys, welcome into your read. Okay, this is a sneak peek into November. Okay, so during meditation, I really felt like this strong determination, like this very powerful move. Like some of you are really stepping into like really having complete control of what you're wanting, kind of stepping into this is truly where I want to be right now in my life. So I feel a lot of powerful moving forward, not going backwards, letting go of mindset, shedding the things in your life that we always talk about don't serve you. I feel like if you guys are stepping into a different kind of timeline, like you're waking up and you're like, this job I love, but there's so much more that I can get from this job. So I feel like you're speaking to your boss or higher ups and being like, look, this is what I want to do. I want to give you my creativity. I want to show you what I can do. I want to show you how I can bring my team or this particular job that I do to the next level. And I feel like also in relationships, you guys are standing up being like, look, if we can't move forward in everything that I'm wanting right now in life, I don't want to go any further. Like I want to step back and try something else or be with somebody else or, kind of go my own way. So I feel like right now there's a lot of authenticity going on, especially in families, like speaking authentically to families if you're having some rivalry in families, and also in your home, like setting very strong boundaries with finances, with the relationship with the person you're in, your husband, your wife, your partner, whoever. Like I feel like there's been a lot of that chaos, right? That afraid to speak up. And I feel like right now that's what you guys are stepping into. Okay, so I don't want to talk too much because I know I can get lost in talking and then it kind of cuts off where we are. So I do feel a lot of powerful movement in November. I do feel some travel coming up in November for some of you. I feel like there's short weekends, kind of getaways before the holidays, kind of being able to have that authentic conversation, right? You may be traveling for work and you may find yourself like, I really like this place, like I never traveled before. And then you go back home and you're like, I think I want to take a plunge. I think I want to move, So I think that there's a lot of very strong determination, creativity coming out. So let's see what's happening. They told me to take this one. I don't know why. Oh, this one that flipped. Okay, deepest desires are here. Okay, so these are your deepest desires, like things that you've been really wanting, like maybe you've wanted to move, maybe you've wanted a different job, maybe you want to go back to school, maybe you want another baby, maybe you want to adopt, like all these things that you've been wanting, and God's saying this is the time to step into that and open up the door for those opportunities. Think from an ideal reality, like this is your reality. What are you wanting right now? How do you want to bring everything you want down here and that you've manifested and now bring it to life, right? Bring it to reality. A lot of butterflies, transformation again. There's that transformation. There's that change. Rewrite your script, right? This is you rewriting your story right now. You're giving yourself the opportunity to step into that powerful avatar that you've created. And you're like, all right, I'm ready to just kind of call it all in. I have God. This is protection. This is the strength of God. This is God giving you the opportunity to surrender to Him so He can unfold your new story that you're creating for yourself. Observe the inner speech. That's that authentic dialogue with yourself. Like you need to open up your throat chakra. You need to speak up. You need to set strong boundaries. I'm not saying be mean. Don't be hateful. Don't be ugly. But be strong in what you're wanting. What you're wanting to create for yourself. Awaken your senses. Absolutely. Absolutely. Like awaken your senses. There's something at the bottom of the deck. Reclaim your remembrance. Like this is giving yourself, this is opening up all of you, right? In the energy that I'm reading, it's like opening up everything that you've ever wanted. You can go way far back into your life, even like back to childhood and be like, God, I really wanted to go back to school. And God's saying, this is the time to do it. This is the time to really place yourself in that mode of receiving all that you're wanting, the creativity, the determination, the move, the travel, everything. So this is the season for it. So let's step into that abundance right now. Okay, let's see what else is going on. I feel a lot of beautiful relationships really taking to the next level. I do feel a lot of unexpected marriages. I do feel the presence of pregnancy happening. For some reason, adoption came through very strong today. So if some of you are wanting to adopt or in the middle of adoption, know that everything's going to go well for you. Spoon, this is that celebration. This is that feeding yourself, feeding your soul, feeding your thoughts. That vibration of everything that you're wanting to receive is coming in. This is trash. This is the relationship is done, moving over. This is those relationships in your past, and they don't have to be relationships. They can be relationships with money, relationships with food, relationship with people, relationship with yourself. Like, these are the things you're moving out of your way so you can call in the good stuff, right? As you're cleaning out your closet, you're making room for the new things, right? The new clothes, the new shoes, the new handbags, whatever you're like wanting to do. Like, that's what they're talking about. You're moving the relationship out of the things that no longer bring you joy and peace. This is standing up. This is standing up for yourself, standing up for what you're wanting. You're like being your own hero right now. This is that fun. This is that stepping into that playful energy. There's a lot of there's children here too. So I said to you, there's that energy of fertility, energy of adoption. Another child. There we go. Confirmation. But this is also being flexible and adaptable within yourself, keeping an open mind, open thoughts. Allowing yourself to also protect your thoughts so the enemy doesn't come in as alligator. This is wisdom. This is not negative energy right here. This is the good fortune, taking the bite out of life, like literally attacking everything you're wanting in life. Tower. This is the tower of before. This is the kind of letting go and being like, yeah, I'm ready for a new life, a new start, new everything. And that new doesn't have to mean moving away from other people or other things. It just means recreating it, redesigning it, and kind of maneuvering it so it fits your life and fits your new mindset. Cake, more celebration. Absolutely. Lots of celebration, reward. I love this for you guys as we're closing out the year. Oh, that's a lot of cards. They're saying take these, not those. Okay. I do see a new home coming in for some of you. Looking deeper. This is you. This is that looking in deeper. Really just watching yourself, watching your words. Because I feel like some of you have been a little bit slippery with words, may have said things you shouldn't have said to people, or may have thought things you shouldn't have thought about other people, and God's saying, I need you to watch that. I need you to control that, because in order for me to bring in that manifestation to you, I need you to be mindful, because you can't be ugly and hateful to other people. So really control those thoughts within yourself. This is the health card. This tells me that you really need to focus on your health. You need to make healthier choices, heart, mind, body, soul, spirit, stepping into nature, eating right, sleeping right, all of those things, creating those positive intentions so the enemy doesn't come in and give you those negative thoughts. Yeah, turtle, this is emotional strength. This is you building that emotional strength. But this turtle also talks about really good fortune, really bringing the things in life. And it may have been slow, but it's talking about protection. Like the turtle has that hard shell, right? It's protection. It's determination, like we talked about at the very beginning. Like I see you all moving into the true path, the true journey. Even though the turtle is slow, he's very assertive in what he wants, right? He knows where he's going, you know, but then when he gets a little bit off path, it unfortunately can cause him a lot of chaos, right? So this is the time where you need to set your path, set your journey, see what you're wanting, and really being determined and really speaking authentically. I'm going to touch on career for a few minutes. I'm going to try to finish up with these other cards, and I really don't know where they went, but we're going to try it. All right. Very determined in November. Very beautiful stuff. Very abundant. Solid finances. Absolutely. So if you're getting a job change or promotion and telling your boss, I want a promotion, I want more money, or I'm going to go somewhere else. Now, everybody, don't go, you know, Monday morning and quit your job. That's not what I'm saying. This feeling is very determined. Ornaments. This is talking about extra money, finding ways to kind of bring in more money, whether it be for the holidays or for yourself, for travel, for move, whatever. You're being very creative and stuff. This is all also about retirement. So if you're working on retirement, you're going to start to see your retirement build up too. Anchor, this is being very strong and releasing the money blocks. For travel, there we go. There's that travel again. You're going to become stable now with your finances. And watch, this is divine timing. This is allowing yourself to reap the profits, reap the benefits, reap the rewards. It's all in divine timing. Okay, they tell me I could do these. Oh, maybe not. If I can open it, guys. Oh my gosh. All right, we get 1 or 2. We can end it with a beautiful November. It's beautiful. It's powerful. It's strong. All right. Look for the signs that will guide you to the destiny you have known all along. Absolutely. And you are the rare flower that blooms in the dark. Keep growing. We talked about that the other day. Like mushrooms grow in the dark, but that's where they bloom. That's where they flourish. That's where they become rich. So this is where you are. You were in the dark, but now you're coming to the light, and all these things are happening to tell me from the top. Everyone you meet is another part of you that wants to be loved. So open up that kindness, open that love, open that generosity to others, and you'll be in that receiving mode as well. I love you guys. Know that November is going to be incredible. Step into your own person of power And just know, be determined, speak authentically. And I love you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow.